What's good, everyone? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the hammer in Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, today that weapon was revealed, and to my eyes, I was like, damn, it's the thing that go bonk. I don't know really what it does, so I had to call some help. Gotta get some expert advice here, an expert opinion, phone a friend, if you will. And I got my good friend Box. You've heard of him before. He's been in a couple of the videos and a lot of the live streams, but I requested him to assist me in telling me and you what it is actually new in comparison to what we already had. So take it away, Box.
What's good, everyone? What's good, everyone? And oh man, this is a doozy. This is a doozy. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. We starting off, this armor set looks really nice, but we're not talking about that. So starting off, we just have like the normal 3-hit combo. Like nothing else changed about that. That's pretty normal. Now this is where it gets awesome. Y'all see that? Look at that. That is literally the Silk Mind skill from Monster Hunter Rise. It's called Keeping Sway. When you hold a hammer charge and you pop that, you essentially just get a little dodge. Now, if you look at it and compare it with Keeping Sway, it's definitely much shorter in distance. However, the fact that it doesn't use a resource, I assume it doesn't use a resource because I don't think WoW is gonna have anything like that, right? I just assume it's gonna take stamina or something like that. Like it's essentially just like getting rid of the wire bugs and just integrating it into the moveset itself just by using the new mechanic. Is very, very cool and it's awesome. I was super excited when I saw that. It's just more mobility for Hammer. We need that. Hammer is the berserker weapon. We just go ham, right? You just dodge. You don't have a guard or anything. But yeah, having that, it's very, very good. And that is Big Bang. See, that's back, and it still has a little super armor property because you see Chadacabra attacks here. I assume it's just like a little light reaction attack, like it would normally just trip the hunter, but seeing as they didn't flinch at all, we know Big Bang still has super armor, which is nice.
Yeah,
I guess it would be hyper armor.
Taste, and
exactly.
Was like, nope.
Exactly, it's great. Now, focus attack. This one also got me really excited. I'm gonna slow this down for a bit. This one is really cool because it's essentially, I recognize it instantly because it's the Valor Hammer. It's Valor Hammer move from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. It's essentially the spinning bludgeon attack that replaces that move. The regular spinning bludgeon that replaces for the Valor version. When you get your Valor charge, basically you charge up the hammer, you get the max level charge, and you keep running. You let it go. It's the exact same animation, everything. Looks
very
really
nice.
strong. Cashes out a little, the wound there, I think is what it's called. When you hit the monster, like you wound them. This,
what is
like
that?
right after that, this I had no idea what that is. So, what I'm thinking, it reminds me of a move from Monster Hunter Frontier. So for those who aren't familiar, it's basically a move where like you stand there, it combos from a charge attack, right? You'd hit R, you get a little charge attack and then the upswing, and then you hold A or O, basically the right attack button, and you hold that and you just get like this huge swing. Now it wasn't really that good because like people would rather do other things for punishes, but man, it was very, very meaty. So I assume it's something like that, but also the reaction.
The hit stop is insane.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's kind of also why I might be thinking that it could also be like a counter of sorts. Because it had a crazy reaction there if you see it. Like, look at that.
The huge explosion, everything leads me to believe that it could very well be like a punish of some sort. Maybe there's like some super armor on it or whatever, but for it to be like a counter, I'm not sure because they usually like to put glowy, flashy bits on a hunter when there's like a counter or something like that, and I don't really see that, but who's to say?
That's what I'm thinking. That's like my main argument against it being a counter. I just think it's like a big, huge attack that just has a crazy windup. Like you land it, it just does a massive amount of damage and KO. This final move though, I have no idea what this is. It reminds me of Spinning Meteor, but in reverse. Like if you know Spinning Meteor from Gen Ultimate, it's essentially this animation, but instead of like a reverse motion, like they swing the hammer forward, but it's still a vertical swinging.
I see what you mean. I've seen this before. If anything, the way in which he's winding it up reminds me of the why I oughta.
Why I oughta, I'm getting me mallet. 100%. But that is really cool. It also seems to have super armor. A lot of super armor properties, or I could say hyper armor, I guess, because hyper armor I think is when you basically you can't get flinched out of the attack for the entire animation, and super armor is basically there's a limit to like how many attacks that you can tank. Another thing I noticed that is the hunter glows each time. They glow like 3 times. Like when you're charging the hammer, you see it like 1, 2, then it goes off, bink, then the charge is on. I assume it's like levels. It could be like an alternative charge. That's why I'm thinking it's either like an alternative charge or like a combo from a charge or something. Like maybe you do like a big super slam, right? Like the level 3 hammer charge, you do like a super slam. Maybe you could go into this. I have no clue. This is just conjuncture. But yeah, I'm very impressed so far. It looks really fun.
Yo, anything else you'd like to put in before we slide out?
Yeah, that... no, I think that's it. I'm very impressed with all this. I wish they'd incorporate like more moves from like Monster Hunter Frontier Extreme Hammer. Like that's probably my favorite hammer in the series. It would be nice if they incorporated some more of those. But I'm very impressed with what I saw so far. Like sure, it's not super flashy. It didn't change a lot, but it looks really, really nice from what we got.
If anything, it just adds to the weapon itself. Doesn't have to be too flashy. Just having these extra options allow for the weapon to be more effective.
100%. I just bonk. That's it.
And now
I swing the hammer. Yes, sir.
Alright, so with that being said, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And again, Box, thank you so much for coming in and helping me with this particular analysis.
Anytime, anytime.
So until we get a demo, everyone, this will be as full as the extent of the analysis that I can give, and also my constituents, due in part that we need to get hands-on. But once we get hands-on, we'll try to develop full-length, like, weapon guides. To the best of our abilities, of course, because, you know, full game comes out, there might be additional skills that we don't have access to, etc. Akin to that of Rise, but since it's based mostly on World, that may not be the case. But nevertheless, thanks so much, guys, for watching. And with that being said, everyone, I will see you all next time. Again, Box, thanks once again for assisting me in this, and we'll see you on the next video.
Peace, peace.